Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to answer if I think this is now the right time to switch to the Binance Smart Chain network. If you're currently in the Solana network, or if you're new, is it time now to jump in and go directly to the Binance Smart Chain? But as usual, just a quick disclaimer that as usual, this video contains involves money, so don't take this uh, video as a financial advice. Always do your own research and use it only as a guide and challenge your decision in terms of buying the shoes in the Binance Smart Chain. So basically, I only have two plain and direct, simple reason why. Obviously, the answer is yes. Now is the time to go to the Binance Smart Chain. And if you've seen my video yesterday, I've announced that I already have one Binance Smart Chain shoes that was purchased 2 days ago during the the second time that it had slided so badly in terms of the token market price. And I got lucky. I was able to get a decent, good stats Walker shoes in the Walker common shoes in the Binance Smart Chain at the cost of 2 BNB. Okay, so two reasons that I considered to finally get on board in the Binance Smart Chain. Number one is the very obvious reason that the floor prices are its all-time low. So upon checking before I shoot this video, floor prices for common is hitting at 1.47, and based from discussions from the Discord server, I've heard that even went down 1 BNB at some point in time during the Western trading. And I won't be surprised if tonight, after uploading this video at Western day trading time, if it will go down further. So, but since I'm asleep during that time, so if I wanna snatch again another good price, I need to do it before I sleep. But just a fearless forecast that it might still go a bit further down in the next few hours when the Western traders are awake. In terms of the uncommon, the current floor price for BSC is sitting at 6.5 BNB. So that's the first reason why I decided to jump on board. And as you've seen, a week ago and weeks ago, the prices of the shoes are pretty expensive. Even after, the initial 2000 Genesis sneakers that was launched in Binance. After that sale, the first shoes are, I think the minimum during the time was 6 BNB straight away, a day after the release of the first 2000 shoes. And then it just keeps up and up and up to the point that I think the floor price was 25 BNB. So for me, for you, for us to have an opportunity to get into the second realm, the Binance Smart Chain, at the cost of 2 BNB and lower, is already, I think, a good bargain. So that's the number one consideration that I think why, yes, it's now time to go in the Binance Smart Chain. The number two reason is obviously the energy shared. As been discussed by the recent AMAs that they're not planning to completely scrap or remove the energy sharing, but they hadn't made any formal announcement yet as to how much will be the shared energy between the Solana and the Binance Smart Chain. And if we come to think of it, I'm just thinking maybe they will do a 50-50, but then again, we don't know. We don't know what will be their plan. All we know is it will going to happen in less than 4 weeks' time. So possibly we have 2 to 3 weeks left as of this time of the recording. So in saying that, you can take advantage if you have, like me, I have 10 Solana shoes in the other network, in the Realm 1, and that means I have an existing 10 energy that I can use so far every single day. So I'm going to my next point, which is before you buy, I highly suggest to do an ROI calculation. So what is an ROI calculation? It's the return of investment time that you need to do so that you know how many days can you recover the cost before they will finally stop the energy sharing. And as for me, the ROI calculation is not hard. Just list down the actual BNB price and the actual US dollar at that point of buying, and then you check using the StepN guide how much net GST can you earn using the stats of the shoes that you bought. And so far, the StepN guide website is very good in approximation. It's not 100%, but it's very close, pretty close. Like, I've tested my BSC shoes. The net approximate GST is 30 per day, and it's pretty close. I'm like, the net is around 31.5, so it's pretty close. And then after that, once you get the net GST, you can assume the price of GST. And as we know, as of this time, it was at all-time low of 2.85. So you can divide the total cost by the GST that you earn every single day, and that will give you the number of days that you can get. So far for me, I've calculated using the 2.5 GST amount average. So meaning to say, assume that the GST will be 2.5 every day. So based on my calculation, it will take me 7 days. Assuming I have I'm using the full 9 energy every day and earning at least 31 GST net per day. So yeah, if you find that your calculation will exceed 3 weeks, that's still all right. That's still all right if you're a long-term holder, because even if they split the energy shared, there's still a lot of things that will going to happen. And that's actually the next point that I'm about to brought up. The other considerations that I made in jumping into the BSC is, obviously, I know for a fact that currently we are in the bear market, and those shoes from China, I think, it's still are those ones that are currently being sold. So I don't believe that still the fathers or those who are spreading negative news are causing this event. In short, I still believe that the price shoes will recover soon. The token prices will recover soon. If you ask me when, same answer, no one knows. No one knows, but I'm a long-term believer of this project. So I'm willing to grind even if I won't hit my ROI in 7 days as I calculated. But again, the second thing that I want to tackle here is the energy shared, which is very controversial for a long time. I given it a deep thought, and I'm thinking, let's assume it will be completely scrapped, like completely removed. So few things that will going to happen here is, number one, people will need to mint within the Binance Smart Chain for them to get extra shoes, similar to when we are starting in Solana, when BSC is not yet in the picture. So what happens if many people will going to mint? So there will be back in demand for the Binance GST. Or if you're not into minting and you just want extra energy, your other option is to buy shoes or floor price Binance BSC shoes. So again, there will be demand of shoes in the market. So what will happen if there's demand of shoes in the Binance Smart Chain? So all the tokens will start going up again. And of course, we don't know if the developers will continue the freedom of not regulating the token prices in Binance Smart Chain, as they keep saying, because they want that, not experimenting, but they want to know how the market will proceed with the current condition of once the energy will be scraped. So yes, obviously the other thing that I always put into my mind is new users will eventually come in, especially when, I don't know if you've heard that they will do the DEX soon, and they will integrate Alchemy Pay for an easier trading within the app. So I'm just imagining once that's fully implemented, it will be easier to market the project into a wider market. So in short, I'm still expecting that more and more people will come in eventually. And when we say more and more people will join the project, will be a new chance for demand of shoes. So to wrap it up, there are 5 points that I want you to consider before you also decide to buy or go into the Binance Smart Chain. Number 1, again, review your strategy. For me, it was an easy decision because I had stopped the mint flip for a while because I already hit the 9 shoes. So that will give me a 9 energy. So for me, I have now that freedom to twist a bit my strategy because I already hit my second goal, which is the 9 shoes. For those of you who are still currently ROIing on the Solana network, I suggest you stick to your strategy. There's a lot of strategy involved here. It's either you want 3 shoes, or you just want to mint until you hit uncommon. So yeah, I suggest you review your strategy, and if you think that you can insert one Binance Smart shoes in your strategy, then so be it. Number 2, of course, is if you have this, do you have that spare money to invest, or do you want to reinvest your profit from Solana into Binance Smart Chain? Or obviously, if you're new, do you just want to jump in straight away into the Binance Smart Chain? Number 3 is you need to ask yourself, how if the energy will be changed? Obviously, no one knows how it will affect the market. Let's say, for example, how if they completely stop the energy shared? So what will happen to the Solana network shoes? There's another massive selling of shoes. So what happens if there's a massive selling of shoes? We know that the floor shoe prices will drop. So also, no one knows if once they stop the energy, will people tend to mint as I forecasted? That's only my hope, but I don't know if that's how people will do. I'm just hoping that many people will going to mint more shoes in Binance Smart Chain. So because many people will eventually need to get energy within the Binance Smart Chain. So in short, we don't know how the users will going to react with the new changes with the energy, because again, still we don't know what will that be. Number 4 consideration that you need to ask yourself before you jump on board is how if the bear market will still keep going? Or in other words, how if the token prices or floor prices of the shoes will still keep going down? What will you do? Are you willing to accept? Are you willing to hold? Will you panic? Will you sell? So yes, this is very important in considering whether how long can you hold, how long you can't panic, and how long will you going to stick on the exercising and focus on your Binance Smart shoes. And the last but not the least is ask yourself, do you still believe in this project? Of course, I'm a believer of this project. That's the reason why I'm not scared anymore to go into this second realm, the Binance Smart Chain. And again, I know that this is now the chance for me because finally I can afford. As you know, in my previous video before, I said the reason why I cannot jump in is number 1, I cannot afford, right? Number 2, the risk of token going down, which is happening now. But I think for me, if the price will still keep going down, I'm willing to wait. I'm sticking in. I'm holding my shoes. I will keep walking until I ROI, because I'm a big advocate of ROI. So far, that's it, guys. That's all that I want to say regarding the opportunity for any of us to now jump on the BSC network. But then again, as I've said earlier, don't just take this because I've said it or any other vlogger. Please do your calculation. It's really, really important. That way you know how many days you need to recoup your investment. And of course, the risk is in there. Review everything that I've just said, and hopefully you can make your own sound decision at the end of the day. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you're finding value in this channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, share the video, and let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is now the right time, or are you going to wait, or will you stick in the Solana network, or whatever you think after you've seen this video? I'm reading all of them. And thank you for supporting me, guys. Until next time, let's go and walk.